everybody. So, I thought we would just go live instead of doing it on my other channel. I started doing it back on this channel. I know a lot of you may follow for video games. There will be more video games by myself and Gribs. But today, we're going to be discussing Summer Wells, and if the fact is, like the thumbnail says, is she going to stay gone? I mean, is there even a possibility that she will never be found? Of course there is. So, I guess I should let you know that I watch all type of creators. I know a lot of people kind of go to one side or the other, or certain camps. However, I watch all to get everybody's opinions, because let's face it, we honestly don't have that many facts on this case. It's all speculation and opinion, pure speculation, which is essentially why I felt the need to make this video on this channel. So, I don't know if you all follow The Lab or The Interview Room with Chris McDonough. Either way, I enjoy watching their content. And if you haven't, go ahead and check them out. I'll put the link for each channel in the description box below. I'm not going to play a clip on this video, but I just want to discuss it about the phone call that he had with Mary, his stepsister. Now, she had worked with Chris McDonough, who is a retired detective. He works currently with the Cold Case Foundation. He kind of coached her and told her, you know, kind of where to take the conversation. But this lady is a hero. Like, you can't just come up with this stuff. She was amazing. Long story short, if you haven't seen it, he ends up admitting about his essays in the past with his sister, stepsister, and apparently there are a total of 5, yes, I said 5 women that are willing to come forward and press charges in Utah. So, in this phone call, Don actually says to Mary that he has been to places, he says in California, but with every liar there's a little bit of truth. In California, he's been to places that sell kids. Yeah, just let that sink in for a second. He's been to places in California where he's seen kids be sold. Now, if you're like me, you know, not a sex essay predator, you know, a normal thinking person, your first question might similarly be like mine was. Why were you somewhere where they could sell kids? Like, I cannot imagine in my city or state, which I'm sure it's in every state, where the heck you would have to be at to see some horrible, horrific things like that. Like a child being sold. Now, we have seen a few cases over the news where it's happened recently. But my second question then comes to be, if you've been somewhere where they're doing stuff like that, Why in the heck did you not tell somebody? Even if you're scary and don't want to be involved with the police because you do drugs or you just want to stay in your lane. I feel that. But you couldn't have told somebody who could have told somebody? Especially considering the fact that Don Wells has 2 other previous children before Candace. So it's not like he hasn't been a father. He's been a father. So it was also clarified that, not from Don, of course, from his sister, that he tried to supposedly sell or trade his first son, Don Jr., for drugs when he was little. Now you might think, what's all this drama and all these things have to do with Summer Wells? And I know it sounds kind of repetitive when you hear everybody say the best predictor for somebody's, actions is their past actions, right? But there's too many bad actions that are adding up here from one person. We're not even talking about Candace Wells, Bly, whatever she goes by right now, who's MIA. We're not even talking about her and her past, just Don. I mean, I'd really like to know what the 911 call said the day Summer went missing, because he called as well. Not only would it be interesting to know about the 911 calls, it'd be really interesting to know if there's solid proof that Don Wells was at work the entirety of the day until Summer got gone. Because I've heard quite a few theories and speculation, which this is all theories and speculation again, that he possibly could have even met up with Candace on the 15th, the day Summer got gone, because she was sick. I still don't know 100% if their GPS was working or on, because I feel like there would be some sort of arrest if they had, by this point in time, almost, what is it, 10 months? Something like that. Down the road, and nobody has been arrested. Nobody has been charged in relation to Summer Wells. They have, obviously hawked up Don Wells on his criminal behavior. But I haven't seen anyone at all charged or even further questioned. Now, they're not going to tell us everybody they questioned, and people aren't just going to come up front and say that they were questioned about it. I get that. But they haven't found a body. They haven't found clothes. There's supposedly some footprints, but let's be honest, who knows how old them footprints are? They're going to be her scent. She lived there. It's already been admitted that she liked to be outside and she would run off and her brothers would have to go find her. So I'm going to add one last opinion, and I would love to hear your comments at the bottom about this. I was watching a TV channel. I'm not going to name the show right now. I don't know if I can. But I was watching a show, and they were actually talking about the cadaver dogs. And, their scents, things like that. And they were saying that, yes, there are cadaver dogs who can even smell underwater. There's cadaver dogs that can smell underground. However, If a body is buried 4 feet or deeper, the cadaver, first of all, it slows down the decomposition process. Not slows down. It speeds up the decomposition process, but the dogs actually don't start to smell. The cadaver dogs don't start to smell the decaying body until it starts to reach the surface of the soil. So I think, it's just my opinion, again, maybe we should be looking at who has some heavy machinery around Ben Hill Road. Who has a bobcat? We've heard about different people in the woods. We've heard different stories. But we're also talking about 11 acres of land that these people live on. The Wells. Don Wells Properties, 11 acres. Is there any rentals of a heavy equipment? The TBI and FBI and everybody, EquiSearch, kind of keep focusing in the same area. Each time that they've searched, they've just expanded it just a little bit. But they've stayed in the same area. And they surely know a lot more than you or I will ever know. So I'm going to keep this video short. Like I said, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you get the notifications for all the new videos that I'm going to be doing. And like or don't like the video. Either way, it helps the algorithm. But I would really appreciate if you could leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Will she stay gone forever? Is Summer Wells coming back in any capacity? Let me know in the comments.